Alright, recording started. No big intro or anything because I don't know if I'm going to put this up on YouTube or not.
Alright. I'm still gonna introduce myself. Hello everyone, my name is CJ, this is Little Munchkins Pumpkin, and this is Cammy, and we're gonna be playing Journey from Max Sky Games. If you've never played Journey, well, too bad. You wanna hop on my channel, I'll talk all about it. But I'm not really. I'm joking. Anyways, yeah. Uh, Journey. If you've heard of it before, great. I was back in 2012. That was, Jesus Christ, 10 years ago.
11.
Wow. 11, if we're speaking for now.
I
Yeah.
turned 20 this year.
Ha! You're old! I turned
You're
19.
only like a year younger than me, dude.
I know. Continue or start a new journey.
I'm sure I want to start a new journey.
Well, duh. It's great. Game's a very silent game. Requires you to listen more. So I'm gonna shut up now. Just weird. I'm actually playing Sky as we were like playing Journey.
I mean, the pair are related, but they're not like direct sequels or anything.
They actually are.
I thought Sony would have made that illegal.
Nope, they are. Sky is the sequel to Journey.
Okay.
There's a lot of references, and the art style is very similar to almost
Nah, it's
exact.
just that Sony owned the exclusive rights to Journey,
Yes.
which is how it ended
But-
up on PC.
However, you say this, but in the latest DLC, not DLC, but the latest copy of Sky on the PS5 actually allowed a Journey pack to be existent. And you can dress as the Journey character, like this.
Yes, this is our clothed character.
Yes. I'm gonna call him Sky Kid, because technically we
Ah,
are
yeah,
all
motion
Sky.
controls.
God, this was a thing. This is such a beautiful game.
It is, yeah.
I feel like there's gonna be less speaking and more, oh my god, is that sand?
Yeah. Although, you can just use the other analog stick, so you don't have to use the motion controls.
Also, that's another thing. You could also tell that it's a sequel by the honking.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got the regular honks, and then you got the
Yep, hold it down.
giant honk. Which, both of the animations are exactly the same.
It's probably that it's probably that Sky was built on Journey.
Yeah. Sky was built based on... It is the same game.
Yeah, I just mean
Yeah,
like
actually,
coding wise,
fun
they
fact.
started with Journey and built on
In
top
the
of it.
In the original beta versions of Sky, not many people know about this, but I'm gonna mention it now.
Go on.
That the main character was actually just supposed to look like the Journey character. That was the beginning of like Sky beta. Like that's how the character looked.
I bet Sony got in the way though.
No, it wasn't that. It's just that it didn't look right from what it was.
Fair enough then, I
From
guess.
from the point of view, it made the character a lot more shorter and it looked a bit more weird. Because why would they dress like that in a more luscious area, in a more luscious land? You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
So they changed up the character to make him look more alive.
Hmm.
Again, Sky is the sequel, so everyone's gonna look more advanced. Things are gonna change.
Yeah.
Journey was to represent the journey towards what Sky was gonna be. That's where they're heading. Well, that's my theory, anyways, and that's many years in
I
the
can
future
see
later on. Yeah. So
Okay,
land in the.
random question now.
Yeah?
What do you think this game is about? Like, what do you think the meaning of the game is? Without using Sky to like build it on top of it or anything, just with the information from this game alone, what do you think it's trying to tell?
A story of a civilization that once existed, and this character here is a last remnant of it, or someone who's come across it while on a journey to somewhere.
Well, I wouldn't
So
say
it's
they're
more
the
like-
last of them because you can come across other players.
You can. So I'm guessing then, yeah, it's probably, yeah. So they were part of the civilization. Something's happened. We don't know what's happened, and this could be many years in the past or many years in the future.
Right.
and these are like these are like ancient beings, kind of in a way you
Okay,
could say,
yeah, no, I see that.
but in their more weaker form or whatever. That's just as an example.
Because I've heard a lot of different things, and like for some who want to take it as a more metaphorical thing, I've heard the idea that the game itself is like the journey of life.
I
But
would have said that, but then when it comes near the ending and the changes of dynamic of the world, I lose that sense of like, is it really the journey
yeah,
of life?
yeah, no, because like yeah, because in the
Like,
beginning it starts from like you're a child trying to figure out the world. You start to experience the freedom of childhood, then you get to your teen years and the anxiety of adulthood sets in, all that kind of stuff.
yeah,
So I could see the idea of it being, and then, but they also tried to tie in with a spiritual belief. The one I saw, where it's like this game tells a story of a religious society
yeah.
who
So
worship the mountain, who gave them everything. Then it started to ignore the mountain. The mountain gets mad and that kind of shit.
could be. Then what are
But
these
that's the fun.
scarves?
But that's the fun part of this game. There is no correct answer.
Yeah.
It's up to
That's-
interpretation, and that's what I do like about it.
Do you know what I love about Sky though? It's like you play Journey and then you're like, oh wow, I can just like the example there. It can be whatever story you think of.
Yeah.
But I love how Sky, it's not like straight after Journey. It's Journey, Civilization, then many, many years in the future after that civilization is gone. It's dead.
Yeah.
It's destroyed. We see this in the trailers of the PS5 trailer and the Nintendo trailer. How the beginning of the game was actually a lusciously green land with a little town and stuff, a village that used to be there.
Yeah.
And then many years later, it all disappeared, and us, the player, finally appeared.
Yeah, like obviously, if I'm doing Journey for a review, I've got to do Sky at some point. That's just a given.
Well, you've already played Sky, so
Yeah, but going through it again, sometimes it takes a few replays to get a full understanding of the game to formulate your ideas. I've discovered.
yeah.
So I was thinking of maybe just doing the PS5 version.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Have you and Ken
This is
along
a
with me
beautiful
to
game.
with the recording, so I don't have to feel like so alone.
This is a journey after all. We do it
Exactly.
as a team.
Unlike the original, which I think is, you can play with friends, but the story's a lot more potent if you're alone.
Yeah. Are you
Sky-
lost by any chance?
No, I'm not lost. I'm just looking around.
Alright. I love the structures. I know technically, yes, I know it's based off Islamic structures. I get it, it's very heavily based on that. Cool. It's still cool to
But
look
it's
at, alright?
just
I really
distinct
love
enough
that.
to not have to be that.
Are you sure? Like, just the design in general, you can't
I
help
know, it's
but
just as somebody who has no idea about any of that stuff.
For me, I just love it because I can see it really well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I find really strange though?
Go
You know
on.
how these are scarves and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna reference this in the future for another thing, but as an example for
Yeah.
right now, in Sky we have butterflies.
Yeah.
The butterflies are like that energy that we lose, like these scarves. Because if these scarves are actual animals that evolve during time,
I could see that. But I could also see them just being some kind of way of containing energy.
maybe.
Like the cloth is just able to absorb energy.
Does that mean animals ate these cloths and gained the energy and the power?
Could be.
It really makes me think about it because manti give a power.
Or growing,
birds
or
do,
growing
butterflies
up and like evolving to depend on this. They evolve the ability to no longer depend on the scarf specifically.
Yeah.
Like they evolve the ability to naturally manipulate the same energy the scarves can.
Yeah.
But,
Also, here's another thing. We have a lot of these glyphs everywhere in Sky.
yeah, but they're
like
an actual
stuff-
language you can decode, right?
I think it is. I can't tell. It's been a long time since this. I love how no matter what game it is, you'll always have to pray.
Mm.
So,
Really
yes.
brings up that religious belief that I was talking about.
Yeah, so even in Sky, you still gotta pray to get to the next section.
Yeah.
Imagine Journey as like a multiplayer game.
Well,
Forget
it is.
Sky. Like, no, I mean, Yeah, I
Yeah,
know
what's
that.
multiplayer?
No, what do you say? I mean, like, if Journey never ended at Journey, Journey 2 came out, or Journey Open,
Yeah, that's the
where
thing though. I think that's why they did Sky, because just doing a
have
direct
that.
sequel would probably ruin the messaging and the tone and that.
Fair enough.
I think as a
Yes,
story,
to be
this
honest.
yeah, I think as a story, this game only works if it's a one and done.
Yeah.
Which is why Sky is like technically its own separate thing.
Why? Hold on.
Technically, it's its own separate thing.
It's
Even though
alright.
it definitively isn't, it just
Yeah.
technically is.
Don't push it.
Which, you know, it's something I want to see a lot more out of like the franchise than that today. Well, they can tell a story in the same world, but just don't use the same characters.
I wonder why Journey's so heavily on these scarves. What are they really?
That's a good question.
Why are they so living? Why are they so alive?
Yeah, now you see, if this was like any other kind of story, I'd be pissed I didn't know. But the point of this is like you're not meant to know, like you're meant to build your own
Yeah.
interpretation.
Exactly.
And that's what I like.
What happens if...
It's like-
Okay, do you know the writing?
Hmm?
And you know how it's on it? Do you think the writing itself, that's an ancient, like, writing that allows it to give something life itself?
Yeah, like ancient clips.
It's like code, in a way. Do you know how we code things?
Yeah,
It's
like
like
they
that
finally
writing
cracked
is
the
like
code to
code.
the universe and started to type out instructions.
Yeah, so that has caused this entire world to be the way it is right now, with this
Yeah,
really
why
large
it's all
building.
just a giant deserted, destroyed desert. 'Cause
Yeah,
you gotta
something
think,
must have gone wrong.
because you gotta think, something must have destroyed it.
Yeah,
It can't have
You can't
always
just-
been like this.
and it couldn't just be the Earth itself. That's too much damage.
I mean, we're
What
kind of
it is.
seeing that with our thing, but hell, as far as
But
we
I
know,
feel
it
like-
could have just been the people over abusing resources.
Probably.
Like the energy that we're talking about. What if it's a finite energy, and once they run out of it, they just started to go look for other ways? It's a
I love-
horrible thing, like horrible metaphor here, you know. But
I love how Sky would always make like subtle points of Journey, but it will never say this is Journey.
yeah,
It will give like points like during meditation and
Yeah.
honking, like that's how we know we're the same species. But when we look at like all the characters in Sky that are
Mhm.
everyone's dead in Sky, like all the characters are dead besides the Sky Children.
Yeah.
They're not dead. But it's really like they remind us like, yeah, this game existed, and you might be the same thing, but we're not gonna talk about it. It's there.
yeah.
But we
those
won't
worlds
tell
pick
you what
apart. Those
You'll have to-
really
yeah.
want to theorize, but
Really,
You
what you
gotta-
think about it?
you gotta pick it apart yourself. They're not gonna hand feed you it.
Actually, speaking of Sky, there's a season going on called Season of Remembrance,
Right.
and it's about dead people remembering dead people and losing their lost ones.
Well, okay.
How does that make sense? How do you lose a dead person?
That's the film Coco.
Like everyone's dead. Everyone is dead. So I don't get it. Why are you remembering dead people when you can just see them when you're dead? It's so dumb. And then they reminisce on seeing them as ghosts, and I'm like, you are a ghost. What's going on?
Yeah, I think the season when I decide to get around to that Sky review is definitely gonna affect my view of the game.
The more seasons there are, the better it is. Actually, honestly, because the more you got puzzles and jigsaws to actually slap into the
Ooh,
screen.
I was not meant to be this close up to this.
What happened?
Look at the texture.
Oh, it looks really broken.
It's really low quality. Oh, look at that heavy sandstorm, so I can't go here.
Whenever I see the character, look, even the way this Journey character's walking,
Yeah.
it's the same way as Sky Kid would when they got damaged or hurt during
Yeah,
the.
so one up there. Ooh, there's something off the distance. Yeah, I do like how this game encourages you to go around and explore.
Yeah, it makes you like question, "Ooh, what's over there? What's over there?
Yeah,
That
it's like
looks cool. That looks
that
cool."
little light in the distance. I don't know if it's important or not. It's probably just another cloth upgrade. But I still need to go investigate.
Because that's called investigation. Yoink.
Just sped right past it.
I love how the scarf can get ridiculously long.
Yeah.
At least it gives you the power of flight.
Yeah, I've only had this game for like 2 days.
Isn't there not 2 modes to flying?
Not that I've found. Then again, I haven't really got my cloth that long to begin with, usually. Because normally I don't go exploring like this.
I wonder what the world was like during like Journey's actual before this game. Because it makes me think like, damn, a civilization, you could probably make that with flying. Do that to the next point.
Ooh, you think I should?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna just get some, fly back then. Or whatever the hell you want to call it.
You could have just,
Sure. Oh, shut up.
You could have just done that at least to help you out, because that was a bridge. You just realized that, didn't you? There's 2 of them. There's one there and there was one on the right from here.
Now there's another one as well that's meant to be there.
Yeah, no. That's part of a bridge.
So let's just do one and see if that works. But also, yeah, look at the architecture of these things.
They look like dragons.
This is clearly man-made.
Yeah, of course. But it looks like a monster.
It does. Well, this is one of the monsters later in the game. This is
But are
its dead
you sure
corpse.
it's man-made? That's the thing.
I know, but if you look at it, it's just made out of stone and segmented bits.
Now that's giving me a theory. What happens if these things destroyed it?
You see, so much to think about.
Yeah, like, these are the things that destroyed
Yeah,
the land.
This isn't just theory bait. This is I guess it is kind of theory bait, but in the right way.
Yeah, we're doing it to speculate things.
Yeah, not like in say FNAF security breach, where they're just like,
Right?
I do not talk about Bonnie anymore. You cannot get me to talk about Bonnie. Like really begging you to just ask, who the hell is Bonnie? When they just refuse to talk about him. Sorry about the security breach comparison, but I was playing it earlier.
It's fine, it's fine.
There's like 7 different endings to get.
Do you look medical? Why are they eating the scarves?
Probably
And
for the energy.
Do you know the shield things, like the door, like the weird gaps between them?
Yeah.
It looks like a shield in a way, but that's the shield that's capturing these things. They're actually not shields; they're cages.
Oh, the bridge is done.
Yeah, we could have actually probably flown the rest of the way up there,
No,
but hey,
I wouldn't have had a way to recharge my energy.
you would have been. I feel like you would have been fine. As a master flyer, you would have been fine.
Yeah, there's no second way to...
Alright,
you
then.
can
I was just.
Oh, you can do it with the shoulder buttons.
What?
You can, hang on, no. You can fly with the shoulder buttons.
Oh.
Which is great, because then you can have your thumbstick on the out. Then you can, have the, yeah. You can have your thumb on the, camera stick while using the right shoulder button to jump.
That's actually helpful for good camera shots.
It is, yeah. And look at how well the game's running as well.
For being a 2012 game, I'm not shocked.
I don't know, it's
This
just
game
the
was really
PS3
ahead of its
version.
time.
The PS3 version had a little bit of frame issues. Because I've played the PS3 version. 'Cause
PS5 is just built easier on this, that's why.
Yeah, well, I'm playing the PS4 version on PS5.
I don't
Because
think
there is no
a
native
PS5
PS5 version, but you can play the PS4 version. Which, I like the fact that you can do that on the PS5. It means I don't have to go out and buy a PS4.
Who are these deities?
I don't know.
Because we have them in Sky as well. There's 5 of them. And the last one being the ringleader of all of them altogether. But I like how these statues follow a specific pattern. They basically look like you, but bigger. In Sky, they exist, but they're different shape. Jesus
Okay,
Christ, Shalom.
something I've got to admit right now is that my TV's color balance is fucking horrible. So right now it just looks like a giant white void to me. But if I look over on my laptop screen, I can see there's somebody there. I need to.
Are these like? Are we meant to be one of these people? 'Cause that's what it feels like.
Because if you look at them, they're the same shape as us, kinda.
Yeah, they're just bigger.
Maybe we're just a long lost child descendant feeding into the whole life theory.
Or this is a pilgrimage.
Yeah.
But look! They're harnessing the energy of these scarves,
Yeah, like these.
and it's
scarves
running
have-
through the civilization.
Yeah, like these scarves have some kind of inert energy that can be used, like say coal for us.
Yeah, like what is showing right in front of us.
Yeah, so that makes me think of the idea of they over abused the resources. Like got
Maybe,
to
yeah.
the point where only the little shards remain that only one person at a time can use.
And I wonder. I feel like these totems could be like memory-serving things, so they exist as to only show the memory of the past.
Like fuck.
They are just
like,
pre-recording.
Okay, here's a fun comparison for you: Sonic Frontiers. Because in Sonic
No,
Frontiers,
what else?
now the ancients they store their memories in cyberspace, and you have to access it through cyberspace portals. So this could be something similar.
Maybe.
These ancients, they locked away the memories of themselves in this other realm that only few can access correctly.
Now, if that's the case, what happened in Sky? Those are not projections or parts of memories. They genuinely tell you. They interact with the player. Like one of them literally snatches the flipping candle out of your hand to fix something because she's just so mean.
Yeah, but there's so much here to think about.
Also, I
But
love
yeah, if
how
this was
no matter
any
what
other-
game, you run towards the light.
Yeah, if this was any other game, you know, we could be upset at the fact they don't tell us anything. But this game
Yeah.
makes it clear from the start because it has no dialogue that you're not gonna learn anything. We're not gonna tell you anything. You have to figure it out yourself.
Yeah,
Unlike in
it
something
doesn't
like
really well.
you know Security Breach and that where they have actual people talking. And
Yeah.
so when they don't mention something, it feels like, hey, why didn't you mention that, dumbass? Also, can I just say the PS5 controller
Look,
is
doors! Look,
completely
the doors! Also, is that an animal?
I think it is. So maybe they're
No.
doing a fucking Dr. Eggman and putting animals into robots.
Yeah, and these robots turned on against the creations.
Yeah.
Creators. That
I
we
was
must.
making a joke, but now that I'm thinking about it, I could see that being the case. Like, they put
I
these
usually
different
use like us.
species, they took them in for the ability to create energy for them. But over time,
let's-
they started to fight back because they managed to gain more and more sentience, something like that.
But that's the thing. Why is this one not coming to kill us?
Maybe it's been
They
so
was-
long they
we
don't remember who they turned on. Maybe
But
this
that
is a
doesn't make
descendant
sense.
like we are.
What happens? But okay, now let me think. Them guys were wearing white clothing. We are wearing red clothing. What happens if we're a different type of tribe?
Like from a different faction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Although
can
that
see
doesn't make sense. Although that doesn't make sense from before, as we saw a cutscene of red guys making the buildings.
With the context
but-
of Sky.
It's different. It's just that it feels weird that there's these white tall dudes like,
Yeah.
all right, cool, we're gonna harness the power. But when the red guys use them, they don't. They actually they actually absorb that power, and they end up using it. The white guys didn't. They didn't absorb the power. They just commanded it through stuff.
Yeah. Like maybe
Or
they
me-
took it by force and the red people just knew how to work with nature.
Maybe we'll get more answers the more we play the game.
Yeah, maybe. Because I'm taking a moment to just enjoy.
Yeah. Whee!
Which is something that I don't really see myself doing a lot with games.
What? Showing me around them?
No, just taking everything in. Because a lot of the time there's a clear objective. And while there's a clear objective here, going to the mountain.
Yo, that's a 4K HD TV right there with 4 speakers.
Damn, I wish I had that.
Damn. I already do. Get wrecked, nerd.
Yeah, my TV is only 720p.
Yeah.
I force everything to output at 1080 though.
What a nice.
Because it makes it look so crisp. Because they're forcing more pixels into a smaller area.
Amazing.
I think they just half every pixel or something when you do that, but I'm not sure. Also, I like how the physics actually change when you start going up and down things.
Yeah, like
That
genuinely
shouldn't be
feels
like a big
moving.
thing to celebrate, but we do kind of
Attention to
live in a
detail.
day and age where that's not really something you see anymore.
Back then, games were golden. Like, you can't
Yeah.
lie. Like, games back in the day were really well made. Like, look at this. It's very rare to see bugs of this game.
Well, that's because there's, it is only about 2 hours long, so there's not a lot that could go wrong.
True.
Unlike something like, but seeing things like the physics in this game after playing Sonic Frontiers, where Sonic will handle the same going up or downhill, kind of reminds me of the good old Sonic Adventure from 1998, where they put in that kind of effort and detail.
Back in the day, we did put so much detail in video games. It was quite nice.
I mean, some games are still pretty good nowadays, like anything out of Insomniac. With the Spider-Man and Ratchet and Clanks. And that Wolverine game they teased but haven't shown us anything of.
Oh. 1 second, because...
Like in any other game, this wouldn't be an area you could actually get to.
Yes.
Any other game,
Sorry, 1
just
second, I'm
be-
just cracking my... Just cracking
No.
something.
In any other game, this place would be locked off behind invisible walls.
Yeah. Wow, this actually looks really cool. What's inside?
Machines. With the same heads as the one that were holding the cloth things.
So we did make them. And how are they still powered?
There's cloth people still trapped inside, I have to guess.
Maybe. We know they've been traveling...
here they are.
traveling. Oh, they are.
They're kind of crying.
How do you know?
I just heard a little cry voice down. Like, listen when I honk them.
They feel more scared and worried and stuff like that. Maybe there's a way to set them free.
I doubt there's a way to just set them free.
Are you sure?
Not really, but I doubt it. Look at this!
What?
One gets selected and then shot off below us.
Interesting.
What is this doing?
It's probably making those machines, but because everyone's died, the machines are just gonna still be made.
But we haven't seen any
Oh,
of
how
them
would-
that aren't dead yet. Look, there's more of them. Yeah,
It
if
has
you
to be
look,
way
there's
to
more
tell
of
free.
them. A blank scene, and then the machine.
How? Oh, they can't. That doesn't mean that they are made of stone. They'd make the stone itself.
No, I'm just saying they're probably being used as a fuel source for them.
Yeah, because they provide infinite fuel, it seems.
Look, he's a good boy.
Look, he's probably telling you you could probably help him.
It's taking me somewhere.
Wee.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm here now. Look,
Way to
they're
help.
still under us.
Try clicking on the thing. Are those buttons?
Up top? No, those are just pedestals.
Interesting. Alright,
I don't think there is a way to save them. I think you
Imagine
just
there
have to
was.
Move on.
It's really sad.
But so is life, you know? That is just the way how life is like, we see things.
It's so saddening. It's really saddening, this. Also, don't these little statue things, like the smaller tiny ones, look like also people? Think of the diamond thing as a head and the coloring of it look like people. I'll show you in a second what I mean. Sad boys don't get presents! Don't know why, that just reminds me of that, the tall guys. So yeah, they did trap him in. Why is it only showing us this? Why is it showing us the way they changed everything? And how the power changed civilization? I get it, that's pretty cool, but like, still have quite a few problems here.
Yeah, don't worry about that. That was on my side.
Oh. I can hear
Oh,
like
we
a
freed
weird
them.
fuzz
We
buzz.
freed them.
Oh, we freed them, I'm praying.
Oh, sweet.
Is it just me or am I hearing a zzz noise in the background?
Are you?
Yeah, I am.
Like, it could just be my PS5 wearing away.
It sounds like a very faint static.
Yeah, it's probably just my PS5's fan.
Okay, if you say so. That sounds really weird.
Yeah, because I'm not here.
Now the game is starting to sound jittery. Hmm.
Damn it, Ruby, what are you sending me now?
Well, I will see what happens. We'll see what happens. Wow, the sand is very shiny. What the hell?
Oh, yeah. That's just how the sand's always been, dude.
Why have I just noticed it?
Probably because it's only, like, HD on PS4.
No matter what game it is, there's always skiing.
Ah, yeah. But
Has to
this is
always be
fun
skiing.
I wonder if there's anything around here I can try and find. Oh, there we
Sky
go.
skiing is fun. What do you mean?
No, I missed it! No, I didn't. Okay.
Do you think there's more and we've missed some?
Oh, definitely.
Guaranteed in the last era we definitely missed a few.
Definitely, but, you know, I'm not that mad about that.
Yes.
Because
But what happens if
besides,
we
after
needed
this,
it?
we get the chance to lose them all anyway.
Yay!
Wait, there's one.
Ah!
Got it.
I always thought the scarf actually gets smaller when you fly.
No, it just loses its energy.
Oh.
Yeah, look, the runes, they start to disappear once I start flying. Maybe the runes are like an energy source.
Maybe. Seem to be powering your energy.
Yeah.
Those scarf things remind me a lot of Mantai.
Ooh, what's in here?
It's another 4K HD TV.
Woohoo!
Whoa! I
It
can
shows
now
the
watch.
civilization thriving.
I can now watch CBeebies. The Teletubbies are on. Let's go.
That series is still going.
I know it's still going. It's been terrifying as it is.
It is, yeah. But the fact that the face of the baby son now has her own child.
What?
That's how long it's been going on for.
Damn.
Yeah, the face that
That is
shows up in the
weird.
baby son of that series has
Yeah,
a
yeah.
child. And the child's like 10.
Bloody hell, man.
That's just how long the series has been going on for.
Does she get paid?
Well, yeah, legally speaking, she has to.
Okay.
It's not like,
Awesome.
it wasn't like they were a YouTube family vlogger where they didn't pay their children.
Like, that is hands down not bank.
Yeah. In fact, I think the law is that they can only work a certain amount of hours a day, and the parents have to set up a trust fund for when they reach 18.
For what?
If you work
Teletubbies.
if you work in Hollywood before you're 18, if you're a child actress, if
Oh.
you're a child actor, then your parents have to set up a trust fund to put money in.
Oh.
But also, yeah, my
Just
TV
for
does
the-
not do this game justice.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, I can tell.
It's the color balancing. It's all out of whack.
Me, I see. Quite nice. It's very jittery, though. The music got very...
Yeah, no, it's very jittery because it's Right, I'm actually gonna end this session here. 'Cause I need to do some things in the background.
Okie dokie.
Hard drive space is filling up. Gotta do some things that if this goes up, it goes
Yeah.
up. Yeah,
Bye and ciao, take care.